Another massive data breach has just exposed millions of users, and your information could be part of it. In today's cybersecurity update, we're breaking down exactly what happened, how hackers gained access, and most importantly, what you can do right now to protect yourself. Let's start with the scope of this data breach. Reports confirmed that millions of users were affected after a major organization, a large digital service provider, suffered a serious security incident. While investigations are still ongoing, early findings suggest that attackers gained unauthorized access to user databases containing sensitive information. What kind of data are we talking about? Email addresses, phone numbers, physical addresses, and in some cases, passwords. Now here's the critical question. Were the passwords encrypted or were they stored in plain text? If passwords are hashed properly, that adds some protection. But if they're weakly encrypted, or worse, stored in plain text, that dramatically increases the risk. In certain cases, financial information may also be exposed, depending on the type of service involved. That's when things escalate from inconvenience to serious financial danger. As for how this happened, investigators believe it may involve one of three common scenarios: a ransomware attack, a cloud misconfiguration, or a third-party vendor compromise. And if this sounds familiar, it should. Back in 2017, the Equifax breach exposed the sensitive financial data of over 147 million people. And Yahoo's historic breach affected 3 billion accounts. Those incidents didn't just make headlines, they reshaped cybersecurity policy worldwide. The reality is simple. Data breaches are becoming more frequent, more complex, and more damaging. So how do hackers actually get in? In many cases, it starts with something surprisingly small. Phishing emails targeting employees, weak or reused passwords, unpatched software vulnerabilities, or credential stuffing attacks. Let's briefly explain credential stuffing. Hackers take usernames and passwords leaked from previous breaches. Then they use automated bots to try those same credentials across thousands of other websites. If you reuse passwords even once, you're vulnerable. And these bots don't move slowly. They can scan millions of accounts in seconds. We're also seeing the rise of AI-assisted hacking tools. Automation has become smarter, more adaptive, more efficient. A powerful example? The Colonial Pipeline attack began with a single compromised password. That one credential led to a ransomware attack that disrupted fuel supplies across the United States. One weak link can create massive consequences. If you care about staying ahead of hackers and protecting your digital life, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. We break down cybersecurity news every week and keep you informed. Now let's talk about what this means for your online privacy. Once data is leaked, it rarely disappears. It spreads across dark web marketplaces. It gets bundled into massive breach databases. It gets resold over and over again. And the risks go beyond spam emails. We're talking about identity theft, SIM swap fraud, bank account takeovers, sophisticated social engineering scams. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your data can stay online for years. Even breaches from a decade ago still resurface today. That's why awareness is critical. One tool many cybersecurity professionals recommend is Have I Been Pawned? It's a free, widely trusted service that lets you check whether your email address has appeared in known data breaches. It takes seconds, and it can give you clarity immediately. Now let's focus on what you can do right now to protect yourself. First, use a password manager. A password manager generates strong, unique passwords for every account. That eliminates password reuse, which is one of the biggest vulnerabilities online. Second, enable two-factor authentication, also known as 2FA. Whenever possible, use an authenticator app instead of SMS. SMS can be intercepted through SIM swap attacks.
Authenticator apps provide a stronger layer of protection. Third, monitor your accounts. Turn on login alerts. Watch for unusual activity. If something feels off, act immediately. Fourth, and this is critical, secure your email first. Your email is the gateway to everything else. Password resets, financial alerts, account confirmations, it all flows through your inbox. Make sure your email has a strong, unique password and 2FA enabled today. And finally, practice safe browsing. Avoid suspicious links. Verify sender addresses carefully. Keep your software updated. Many attacks exploit outdated systems. Cybersecurity is no longer optional, it's essential. Let's recap. Millions of users exposed. Hackers exploiting weak credentials and vulnerabilities. Long-term privacy risks that can follow victims for years. But here's the empowering part. Simple steps can dramatically reduce your risk. In a world where data breaches are becoming the norm, your best defense is awareness. If you found this update helpful, subscribe for more cybersecurity news, hit the like button to support the channel, and drop a comment below if you've ever been affected by a data breach. And most importantly, check your email today using Have I Been Pawned? Stay informed, stay secure, and I'll see you in the next update.